Well, hello there, crypto hunters. So this is Crypto Rick, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than many of my previous videos. Okay, I've been telling you guys that I'm adapting my style. I'm looking to diversify outside of just platforms in crypto and find some real up and coming technologies in this spectrum. So I wanted to talk about Iot Chain today. What this thing is here, this is a pretty sweet little system. This is an operating system that will go on our Internet of Things. If you are unfamiliar with what the Internet of Things is, it's everything around us right now. It's our laptops, our tablets, our cell phones, our smart watches, our smart TVs, our smart refrigerators, anything and everything that's connecting to the internet and it is controllable via cell phones or computers or the internet isn't part of the Internet of Things. And that really is not just our current situation in technology, but obviously is going to be more and more of the future of technology. Everything will be connected to our network, to everything else that we own in a relatively short period of time. If you think about where we are today versus where we could be, I mean, already we can set our thermostat from our smartphone before we even get home, right? So all of these types of things are continuing to grow. So that's exciting. And anybody that's in the technology field is probably pretty excited about our future in that. With that comes a couple hurdles. Number one hurdle is the protection of your information, the user data, right? We don't want to be transporting this data left and right, up and down, all through this network unprotected. So this is where Iot Chain comes into play. This is a really good way to protect the user information. Right now, you're relying on corporations that you're putting your trust of your data in. What this would do is this would give the blockchain control and give the users control of their information. Okay, that makes things much more secure, much faster to get information to and from businesses that you want to share your information with, and quite frankly, it opens up a huge potential for all of our future Internet of Things, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what we've got. But what I wanted to do is kind of run through just a few different things that they're trying to do. So obviously, they're trying to make it more secure to sign up your devices onto the network. Trying to make it easier and faster as well. Setting up of devices can be a little bit of a pain, having to put all your information in every single time. So we want to make sure that we're simplifying, but also while we're simplifying the world around us, we want to make sure that our information is secure. So these guys seem to be nailing it on a few different levels when it comes to speeding up the transactions, which in turn also makes it more energy efficient, right? Utilizing uh, blockchain technology is much more efficient than having to use older, outdated technologies. So it's definitely helping keep energy costs down, keep overall operation costs down, and in really focusing on the blockchain as the sender of the information, which is really cool. This whole blockchain thing, we're just scratching the surface with right now. So here's their solutions that they have outlined. So iotchain.io is the website. You can check this out. I would suggest if you are into the technical portion of it, check out the white paper. There's a really detailed breakdown of the technical aspect and the technical side of this that I'm not going to get into and bore you, quite frankly, because it's a little above my technical knowledge when they start talking in all those terms. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I know exactly what those terms mean. So the white paper is there for people that are interested in that. What I'm more interested in from my seat is what are their vision, right? What are they trying to do? I'll let the smart guys worry about how to figure it out and how to do it. And I just want to see what their vision is and how that vision would play into my life and the life of people around me. If it's a viable vision, then sometimes it gets my attention, right? That's kind of the way that I'm evaluating these right now. So the energy solution, that's pretty cool. I like that we can kind of keep cut down on energy just to get user data from one place to another. Privacy solution, that's really big for me. It's fun signing up for things online and all that, but too easy to lose your information, right? I think a lot of us at this point have either been hacked or had our credit card information stolen or and something like that at this point. So that's a real win for us is the privacy, right? Let's keep our information our information. So the ability to split the user data is pretty cool. So look into the white paper on that, but that's pretty cool. That basically splits up your information so nobody would get all of your information at one time. They would only get bits and pieces of data, which helps keep you nice and secure. And then the monetization of your valuable user data. So you can sell user data without breaching privacy, and it rewards users for generating user data. So there is a monetization portion of this, obviously, right? And corporations are unable to sell their data due to attached personal data, but by separating and splitting the data, these guys can monetize that information without any breaches of that contract because it's not solid user data. You're not getting all the private information. So you can separate your private information versus public information and monetize user data that way. And then you can see through IoT devices on the ITC network, individuals are able to benefit providing their own user data to corporations. And this is what I like. So in today's world, you sign up for a website, and that company can sell your data to other companies. That happens all the time. If you don't believe me, take a look at your Facebook ads after you just signed up for a different website somewhere else. It has nothing to do with Facebook, right? So that is happening in today's world. People are getting the money. It's just not us. So what this is enabling us to do is pick and choose which corporations we give our information to, and actually helps us monetize it. So if you don't mind seeing specific ads, you can give them information on what you're doing and who you are, and they can actually not just customize ads, but they'll reward you for allowing that as well, which is a pretty large change in the industry. So I like the roadmap, the timeline here talks about the testing phases. So as you can see, this is not an overnight project. This is not something that's going to be done tomorrow. This is a very large project with a very wide use of a wide range of uses. So if you're interested in the team, they have a nice little LinkedIn profiles, Twitters, and everything for the CEOs, co-founders, CTOs, CFO. So you could see that they've got a solid team behind them and an advisory team as well, with quite a bit of blockchain and cryptocurrency experience between them. So that's really good to see. And I took a look at their partners. I was pretty impressed with their lineup of partners here, including media partners at Forbes, and then a lot of exchanges that they're already talking about. So CX.com, CoinRail, KuCoin, so TokenCan. So if we get on some of these exchanges, it could definitely help as well. So I just wanted to run through the Iot Chain technology, right? I think that it's important to understand that blockchain is much more than just Bitcoin. Blockchain technology is going to be the future of how information is handled because of the security, because of the speed, and because of the inability to hack into it with today's current technology. So it's a great way to look towards the future. Things will implement blockchain more and more. It's just a matter of picking what you think in 5 years will rise to the top, right? So I'm not telling you to go out there today and invest in Iot Chain. What I am telling you that if you're looking to invest in tech coins, you need to give this one a once over. You need to look at Iot Chain and really examine it and take a look at how you think it could fit into your life and the people around you. If that is something that you can see happening, it might be worth throwing a little bit of money at and going for the ride with Iot Chain. I will probably be throwing a few bucks at it and seeing where it goes because I can see their vision and I like what I see. So that's my 2 cents on Iot Chain, and perhaps we'll be back to talk about it more. But until next time, happy crypto hunting.